Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem. So, we have a couple new power logs to do. Apparently I read one of the dates wrong. I just want to double check that one before we get started. So that's 8:30. So that would be... yes, I read the date wrong in the top left. Yes, so we actually have until August to do this one. We have until May to do this one. And we have until August to do this one. Yeah, so we're actually well good in time on those two. Yeah, we have plenty of time. Okay, cool. So now we've worked that out. I just read the date the wrong way round. Well, right way round for me, wrong way round for the game. Let's have a look here and see. So we have no certifications that need to be done. So I think we're ready to just jump into and explore. We have a couple of, we have a couple of supports just sitting there waiting. However, you know, we're not going to worry about that. What we are going to worry about is our outfit for this month. I mean, what is it, February? Oh no, what do we wear in February? You know what, I think we just go back to the academy wear, probably with a cloak. Yeah, there we go. Back to the weird hat. Right, let's go have a look around, see who's around the place. Let's go this way. Ooh, item. Happy I went this way. Right. Let's go in here. So, what is the tournament this month? Lance. Lance? Ugh. Get that out of there. Hello, Eloise.
Even though we're getting reinforcements, we should still be prepared for the worst. Never shirk your training, no matter what. To practice, I'm going to chop something up with my sword. Unless you'd like to train together. Care to spar?
What I'm wondering is why you wouldn't try and chop something up with your axe, but, you know, whatever. Hello.
Someday we will take the Imperial capital. It is odd to think that I will be invading the very city that I once called home. That is still a ways off. I will prepare for our journey to ALL.
Hey, if you play this right, Ferdinand, you could end up as the Adrestian Emperor. I mean, it's unlikely, but it could happen. You know, if you played your cards right. Anyway, let's head over here and have a look. Oh, yeah, of course there's nobody in that classroom. Hello, Hilda.
My big brother told me stories of Judith's bravery.
Oh, did he? Please tell me more about Holst.
With just one look, she tamed a runaway horse that nobody else had been able to touch.
Yeah, but Marianne can do that and nobody's impressed.
When an Almiran general provoked her, she talked him into a tearful apology. She's spectacular. I wish she'd fight alongside us.
You know, we'll ask her about that. Right. You know, this would make it a lot easier. Then I can just scan the rooms if I actually expand the minimap. Is anybody in here? No. Okay. Let's head down this way. Anybody over here? Any items? No? Okay. It's a little empty with a few less people, even though there's not that many less. It's just like, okay. Nothing around this way. I guess they all kind of congregate in the same areas as well. Well, apart from this one.
ALL, the Valley of Torment? What kind of a name for a place is that? It sounds scary. Do I really have to go with you? Hey, here's an idea. Maybe let the recluse stay home and hold the fort.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. You do that, Bernadetta. Right. Hello.
You're not a teacher anymore, and we're not your students, but everyone still calls you Professor.
Yeah, it's weird. You could just use my first name. Why don't you go ahead and do that now?
Is there something you'd rather be called?
Call me by my name.
Oh? All right then, I'll call you... nope, sorry, can't do it. Too weird.
Alright. Hello.
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it.
You know, once you've bathed in enough of it, you know, things just become easier.
I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. Though the thought of working hard for it does sound like quite a pain.
You just gotta find ways of killing people that don't cause them to bleed then. I don't know. Very hot knife would probably do it. Yeah, something like that. Hello.
Gotta clean out the storerooms, tend the flowers, do the washing, dust the library.
Do you need any help?
No, this is my job. Lady Rhea herself gave it to me. Even if Lady Rhea's not here right now, I still gotta do my duty. Like you gotta have other stuff you ought to be doing, yeah?
Wow, just straight called out. Like, why are you talking to me? Hello. I wish to get my Fódlan seeds, please. Hey, we still got Fruit of Life, which is 1 HP. Wonderful. Just love that. Yeah, let's do vegetables, because we need more things for food anyway. Let's see if we got to cultivate. Wow, vegetables are a bad one as well, huh? Good to know. Not Western Fódlan or vegetables. Oh, yeah, we do have somebody up here. Like, just on the very start of this, though. Hello.
Well, Valley of Torment. Valley of Torment.
Yeah, definitely wasn't named by the tourist department. Are you chanting some sort of curse?
No. I'm trying to remember the legends surrounding ALL.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Shiny fish. Hello.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fódlan, but speaking the Fódlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now, but understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
Well, everyone has a weak spot.
Yes, I will keep practicing more.
Alright, see you later. And what we got here? Ooh, fish. Nothing over there. Hello. Just here to grab your fish. Don't you worry. This little fish tax will be on our way. Ooh, earthworm. Hey, that's some more fishing we can do later.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is everyone setting out on a big campaign? Not exactly. Ah, so you're meeting up with the reinforcements. Well, you can leave guarding this place to me. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
You've been doing a good job so far. There haven't been any spies here at all. Well done, you. Hello.
Feeling there's unrest. I hope.
Yes. Can I have your quest? Oh right, we want to find the secret thingy for Annie. For Anna. Yes, and this unlocks the secret shop, which we really want, because it gives us strength ups that we can then give to Flame.
Hello there.
Hello there.
This one, yes?
Yes, I want all of that.
This one, yes?
I want all of that.
I think this one,
all
yes?
of that.
I think
Oh
this
dear,
one,
we're
yes?
gonna have a lot of fishing to do
I think
later.
this one, yes?
Well, by we, I
this
mean,
one, yes?
I'm gonna have a lot of fishing to do off camera later. Also, we were
I
almost
think-
out of smithing
Return
stones.
soon, please.
Oh no. Let's grab these.
Well,
Hello.
What do you require?
Just want to replenish our battalions while I'm here, so I don't spend any
Farewell.
battalion money on something else. Oh, nothing there. Hey, Dorothea.
Hey, Professor. Thanks for your hard work again. Nothing to report today. Was I convincing? Was it like he was standing right in front of you?
some things are the same as they were 5 years ago, but I guess a lot more has changed.
That was pretty convincing as a,
Pardon me.
yeah, as a little... I was trying to think of the right word for that. Nope, no words coming to mind. It'll come to... parody? That's not the word I'm looking for. It'll come to me later, and then I'll be like, I should have said that.
Can
Hello.
you help me?
You want me to find some rare Fódlan things that will work for you. Okay. We'll grab this. Just checking over here. We got anything in this bit? Yes, yes. Then we'll do a cut into the left. Hello, Shamira.
There are enemy spies around. Remain vigilant.
But the guy at the gate told me he had everything under control.
Capture anyone who seems suspicious.
Alright, I will.
I'm glad you understand. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, we're not going to question it. We'll kill them if we find them. Nobody's around there. Just quickly grab this lady here.
I have lived inconspicuously these past 5 years, so as not to be discovered by the Empire. To be able to finally return to the monastery again is overwhelming. I hope that our brothers and sisters who ran far away will also return one day.
I'm sure the Empire were really looking for you. You were top of their list of we need to capture this person. You know, right below guard who stands at the front door. Anybody else in here? Yes, there's a couple at the end. Right. Along this way, nobody's there. And hello.
It seems some of our friends believe that if we get those reinforcements, we'll be set for provisions too. But I think it's best not to hold our breath on the food front. With the added headcount from the reinforcements, there will be even more mouths to feed.
Fair point. You hear that, Raphael? You gotta cut down a little bit.
Sharing her food with us for nothing in return? Judith really is a great person. She's more like a goddess than the goddess is.
I'm not sure about that.
No? Well, she could be a demon for all I care. So long as she feeds me.
You know, usually you get like, you know, the devil tempts you kind of things, where it's like, they tempt you with something and you slip into bad habits because of it. Raphael doesn't need any like devil tempting. It's really easy, just hold like a fish finger or something and he's sorted. Did we really just get one tea from this? Huh. Alright then. Let's head this way.
In other words,
House Daphnel is a renowned family, descended directly from the 10 elites. They've had close ties to the church for ages. I hear even Judith, who is known for her bravery and valor, is a devout follower of the Seros faith. She will lend us her strength. I'm sure of it.
Listen. ALL, the Valley of Torment, lies on the border of 3 noble territories. The kingdoms Fraldarius and Galatea families, and the Alliance's Daphnel family. In the Fraldarius lands to the north, the former Kingdom Army and New Duke's Army are fighting.
Okay. Hello there.
We've heard people talk about the hero of Daphnel. If the stories of her courage are true, no one will be able to stand against us. In different circumstances, I'd have wanted to try crossing swords with her. Right now, we have to focus on getting to those reinforcements. Let's hope nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, let's hope. Let me just check. Yeah, there is somebody on the bridge, which is unfortunate, because the bridge isn't really on any of our paths, but that's alright. Hey, Flane.
It has been only 5 years, yet so much has changed. Half of the kingdom has fallen to the Empire. Skirmishes are rife throughout the Alliance. Despite such tumult, we look upon the same sky, unchanged by the storm happening beneath it.
It's true, it's just like it was all those years ago.
Indeed. I gazed up at this same sky with Mother and Father. It does not feel so long ago at all. Wait, but how would you know, Professor?
Changing the subject. Let's leave.
Really?
So I guess, yeah, that's kind of the weird one where it showed that we have some knowledge of what Sothis knows, as in terms of, like, you know, memories and things. I suppose we did see that back in Xanadu at one point, but, you know, that was a more secured memory there, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Anyway, I did think it was quite funny that Flane's like, oh, how do you know? And we're like, well, Flane,
Professor.
time for a taste of your own medicine. We're out here. Really, nobody's in the Knight's Hall at all? Oh, alright then. I think we've done everything over there. There's one thing over by the sauna? Oh, is this Anna's thing? Yeah. Okay. Might as well. Hello, Anna.
You would appreciate it.
So is the secret shop now open? It is! Nice.
Welcome.
Let's do it in convoy, actually. Let's see what we got. So I kind of want to buy all of these.
Is that the one?
And then give, like, most of them to Flame.
Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks
Yeah.
a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, I'm going to buy, like, these all and then give them to Flame.
Is that the one?
Well,
Thanks
like,
a bunch.
give all the
Is that the one?
combat
Thanks
ones to
a
Flame.
bunch.
Minus
Is that the one? Thanks a
Charm,
bunch. Is
which
that
I'm currently
the one? Is
chucking
that the one?
onto
Thanks a
Yuri,
bunch.
but I'm not like sold that that's the best move,
Come
but
back
you know,
soon.
I'm chucking them onto Yuri.
I hope there's...
We'll see.
Welcome.
It might not be the best long-term move. That's what I was looking for. We have a couple bullions.
Is
We will
that
get
the
rid of
one?
those.
Thanks
Nice.
a bunch. Come back soon.
And then we'll head up here to the cathedral. We will then speak to whoever is standing at the front here who has the other thing we need. Hello.
Meeting reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute decision to me. In that land of oppressive heat, it is unlikely that we will be disturbed. It also means we will need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves, however. Best ensure we are well prepared.
Okay.
I have something to ask of you.
You want me to get you these 2 reinforcements? I might already have those. Yeah, I do. Alright.
Well done. You have my thanks.
So I gain renown and money. Cool. That was easy enough.
Right.
Let's head this way round. Didn't see anything there. Nobody around here. Just again looking for items if there's any lying around. I don't think there are many in this area. If any. I think the only things that drop there are your like lost items, but that doesn't really matter at this point.
To the north of Garreg Mach lie the territories of the Karen and Galatea houses, former lords of the kingdom. Even though their territory is being nibbled at by the Empire, they are still clinging to their neutrality. Since they only display enough force to defend their borders, I suppose the Empire has no incentive to attack them with any real strength.
Okay, seems fair enough. Ooh, box. I am interested in cooking, but can't seem to get any better at it. What should I do to improve my cooking? Flaying? Keep practicing? Yeah, okay. Hello?
Okay. With the Fargus dukedom in place, the kingdom is essentially no more. The majority of the lords who once belonged to the kingdom are now under the jurisdiction of the Empire. Even the houses that haven't bent a knee yet, like House Fraldarius, will soon be crushed. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, well, it's good to see that you're keeping calm about it. Here we'll go for, I don't know, like, I'm just gonna pick some people. I said, I'm just gonna pick some people. Proceeds to pick no one. Let's go for Hanneman this time. Hanneman and Constance. There we go.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it. I do wish everyone would listen to one another.
Tra-la-la-la-la, sing out over peaks, ring out over valleys, let my lovely voice echo through the streets and alleys.
Perfect. Right. Let's go this way. Up to the top. There's an item. Rare item index. This is an Anna thing, isn't it? I was standing there, I was going in my head, I'm like, who does this belong to? It's Anna.
Really now? I hope things...
This is yours.
Thanks for finding this. I honestly never thought I'd see it again.
Uh-huh. I knew it was you. You're the only person who would break that rule. That there's no lost items in the second half of the game. To Ignaz. Hello.
I can't believe it. The Valley of Torment. I'd heard of it, but I never expected to go there. It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like.
It sounds painful.
That is an interesting point. The name does seem to suggest that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Nobody along here. Let's do a little charge down this way. I see, somebody's over on the right-hand side.
Really?
Yes. Hello.
I didn't think we'd end up fighting Randolph. He's my uncle. Well, not by blood, so I guess I can handle it.
You're very resolute.
Don't worry about me. I'm ready for anything.
Good. Good. That seemed to go about as well as you could expect, really. Hello, Hanneman.
The monastery repairs have made solid progress. Most excellent news. When we first returned here, I was unsure what we were going to do with the ruins of this place. But if we can get the cathedral rebuilt, we'll have it looking just like old times soon enough.
What I find interesting about the monastery going into ruins is that nobody ransacked upstairs. Like, surely there's a lot of stuff upstairs that could be worth money, and it's like nobody came here and stole any of it.
Hearing that an old student has died cuts me right to the heart. As this war with the Empire continues, we'll see more of it, Professor.
Which old student of yours died?
We have a duty to fight alongside our former students. We taught them how to fight, after all. Now, let's help them win.
Yeah, but who died, though? It could just be generic NPC number 5 died. I suppose, yeah. Right, let's go steal out of Setheth's, side chamber. Zoltan Beast Idol. So that is for the guy who's down here. Nobody is on floor 3. So we'll go to the stables, drop this off, and then I guess it's support time. Yeah, that took significantly less long than it has done in this area. Interesting.
Nice job.
Cool, we'll have all that. But, like, it usually takes just about half an hour to go round. Like, pre-time skip, post-time skip, we're about 10 minutes less. Interesting. I guess there's less random NPCs as well, which probably helps speed it up. Yeah, less random NPCs and we didn't do the tournament. Yeah, that'll probably be it. Right, let's do these supports first, and then we can jump into doing, like, some eating. So, it's Happy, and it's our final one, which I think we've seen before on the Blue Lions route, but it could be different on this route.
Oh, hey. I've been meaning to speak with you.
About what?
I heard that you've been telling people not to worry so much about my condition. Is that a fact?
Maybe.
No need to be coy. Thanks for doing that. But I do have one minor concern. You said that I haven't sighed in 5 years? What the heck is that about? Everyone's calling me half-decade Happy now. First of all, terrible nickname. Second of all, you weren't even here. Did you just make that up?
Maybe.
Seriously? You think that's okay? It's so frustrating. I'm fighting the urge to sigh right now.
I thought I was helping.
Well, the nickname's bogus. I have absolutely sighed in the last 5 years. You wouldn't believe what a hassle it was. Monsters rampaging willy-nilly through Abyss. Thanks to some help from the people underground, no one got hurt. But it was a close call.
Thank you very much, Happy, for reminding me. I do need to go to Abyss. I just need to kind of get that etched into me at some point. It's like, go to Abyss at the end of this.
Maybe if you had been there, it wouldn't have been so much trouble.
Me?
Yes, you. You've got the Sword of the Creator. That thing can chop through monsters like nothing.
Is that all?
Are you fishing for compliments now? Fine, you're a good leader. You watch out for all of us. Even when the rest of the world turns and hides from me, I know you've got my back.
Well, that's true.
You make me feel safe. Like I can be myself. Like I don't have to worry so much about keeping my emotions in check. Felt pretty sad all that time you were gone. I could have left Garreg Mach altogether. But then I started thinking, you might still be alive after all. So I went looking for you. Back to where you'd fallen and all.
You really care about me, huh?
Oh, forget I said anything. Look at me getting all mushy and sincere. How embarrassing. Let's just go back to earlier when I was giving you a hard time.
Don't be embarrassed.
Hey, I can feel embarrassed if I want to. I can feel however I want to feel. Whoa, did I really just say that? I think that's enough vulnerability for one day. I'll see you around.
See you, Happy. Hey, it's our A support. Constance and Ferdinand. Let's have a look.
You there.
Is Constance going to make fun of Ferdinand for having his father lose his position?
Is there something I can do for you, Constance?
Is there something you can do? Of course there is.
Well, what is it?
It ought to be plain.
I do not follow. Please, clarify what you mean.
Have you forgotten the day I revealed to you my silly little dream? If you weren't paying attention, I shall be cross.
Oh, yes. You must be referring to the oblique request you made concerning peaks and valleys. Not seeing a peek ahead of you, you hoped I might help lift you out of your lowly
Precisely! You've summed it up completely. Now that you know of what I speak, I want you to forget it immediately. Act as if you heard nothing.
You want me to forget the occasion you just asked me to remember. I see. Before I discard this memory entirely, might I be so bold as to ask why?
Is it not obvious? I don't want my weakness bandied about. I vowed to restore House Nouvelle through my own grand achievement. Just as I would not abandon this dream, I would not accept it being handed to me. Though if I am to be quite honest, the real reason is that letting you in on this vulnerability was an indiscretion I won't repeat.
I see. What a curious situation.
I don't take your meaning.
The hand of fate stripped everything from me, leaving me vulnerable and exposed. To borrow your words, I was in a valley, and a thick shroud of fog obscured the peak before me. Now, the cloud has lifted a bit, and I can see a glimpse of what lies ahead.
And what, dare I ask, do you see?
There is a towering cliff for you to scale, and a long, rocky path lying ahead of me. Rather than ascending separately, we can join hands and face these obstacles together. Then, we can reach the heights of our forebears. Or, dare I say, even higher.
Even higher, you say? Now you remind me once more of the boy I knew. I have but one concern.
And what might that be?
That I shall outpace your laggardly efforts.
Huh? I was being sincere, you know.
That was nice. And I liked Ferdinand kind of taking his current position in there and presenting that. That's cool. Let's have Shamir and Catherine.
That battle was a decent challenge, but when push came to shove, they didn't have a chance. Before long, all of the church's enemies will have been destroyed.
You must really love worshipping the church. Or is it just Rhea?
Lady Rhea. You're the only one in the Knights who doesn't address her with the proper respect. It's not just that I worship Lady Rhea. I respect her, admire her, revere her.
I don't get the Ceros religion. Or Rhea.
Shamir, if you were anyone else, I would cut you down for saying that. She saved your life.
She did, and that's why I fight for her. Doesn't mean I worship her.
You never change. You're so stubborn.
You're the stubborn one. When we're on missions related to Rhea, it's like you're wearing blinders. Wanting to help her is admirable, but you'll be of no use if you get yourself killed.
I don't plan on getting killed. And it's not that I'm wearing blinders. I'm just focused. I've devoted my heart to Lady Rhea. She's the reason I wield my sword.
As long as you don't get killed or cause me any trouble, I don't really care.
So my death would cause you trouble?
That's not what I meant.
Let's give it a rest. There's no point in arguing.
Fine, but I want you to know something. It's not easy to put your life in the hands of someone who doesn't share your beliefs.
I understand. I think we can both agree on that.
Interesting. So with these two, you've got like a mutual respect going on and then like a discussion about beliefs. Interested to see where that goes. Probably gets completely discarded for the A+, but we'll see. Manuela and Flame.
Manuela, do you recall what you told me? You mentioned that if a place shines brighter than anywhere else, then its shadows will be darker too.
You sound so worried. That was nothing, dear. Call it a joke.
It most certainly did not sound like a joke. Can you please elaborate? Of course, I love hearing about your glamorous past, performing on stage. But all that glamour doesn't account for the shadows you spoke of.
Well, I suppose I could share a little. Here's the thing about the opera. Talent isn't enough to earn you a position in a glamorous show. You need money, connections, and, failing those, the stomach to commit a spot of violence. I spent many nights buttering up nobles in power. No matter how humiliating the task, I'd do it, because I wanted to be a star. I hope that kind of talk isn't too shocking for a sweet girl like yourself. Are you disillusioned with me, now that you know my sordid past?
Not at all. Understanding you more deeply, I can see how much strength has been required of you all this time.
Flayn.
I am well aware that survival and striving for dreams sometimes means doing things we would not normally do. Perhaps because you have been so strong, lived with such conviction. Perhaps that is why your songs have touched so many people's hearts.
Ah, you sound very wise all of a sudden. Thank you, Flayn.
I would like to rescind my original request of you.
Your request to hear one of my songs?
Indeed. Instead, I have a different request.
Oh? What is it?
I would like to see you perform an opera on stage.
Oh.
I don't know about that. It's been a long time since I stood on stage.
I imagine you have experienced much since you left the opera company. It follows then that you have developed new insights, charm, and wisdom to share.
Yes, I probably could play a tragic role even better now than I could back then. But it's hardly the time for operas. We need to put an end to this war first.
Agreed. Let us make the curtain fall on this war as soon as possible.
Maybe then we can raise the curtain on a brand new performance. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
That is exactly what I yearn for.
Alright then. Yeah, time for a performance. And then we have us in Caspar, which is just over here. So I think this is the resolution to Caspar's storyline where he goes and runs after someone he thinks is a criminal. Turns out they're not a criminal. Sorry, it turns out that they could not be a criminal, potentially. And then he feels bad that the person killed themselves, but then it turns out they are a criminal, and then, anyway. This is how the story goes.
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me. Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student?
Uh-huh.
A knight scolded me for it, but at the time I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though.
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Mm-hmm. I pray for their souls.
Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this to your attention. Do you recall the incident 5 years ago involving a suspicious individual in Garreg Mach?
Yeah, vaguely.
These brigands all bore the same scorpion tattoo that we found on the arm of that man.
Oh no.
I thought that might be of interest to you.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Heck of a coincidence, right? As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault. If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner. And I wouldn't have blood on my hands.
Not necessarily.
It's no use trying to comfort me. You know I'm right. Just say it. Those poor knights. It's all my fault.
Alright then. Let's head back in here. And we're gonna go eat some food. And get some more supports. Like, you know, towards being done. So I believe we've done pretty much all of these ones, right? Yeah, so you're done, you're done. Ah, so Balthus needs Lysithea and Hilda. Balthus has a ton, and Yuri needs Dorothea. Let's see what we got. Wait, are we full on motivation? Wait, we're full on motivation? Never mind, no eating. Okay. We gotta find other stuff to fill our time with. Let's head up here and do some training. Do you want to train Reason with Hanneman and Sword, I think, with Manuela? I think that's right. Anyway, hello.
The monarch when we, but if we...
Yeah, give me some of that Reason training. Nice. So we can now cast fire, which is pretty cool because it gives us another ability to use in combat.
Professor?
Hello.
Hearing as this, we have a...
Yeah, teach me about the sword. Thank you. We'll leave them be. Seteth can teach us about axes. Flame could probably teach us about something as well. Actually, what can Flame teach us about? Wait, oh, Flame's on the bridge. Okay. Hello.
Meeting in that land. It also means...
Yeah, axes. What can Flame teach us about? Can she teach us probably about faith, right?
It has been only...
I'm just curious. Lance. Okay, fair enough. Catherine's in here. Hey, Catherine, you can teach us about sword, right?
I've heard if the story indifferent right now.
Yeah, teach me about sword. Wonderful. We'll jump down here to Shamir, who can teach us about something. Can't remember what Shamir teaches, but that's okay. Shamir.
Okay. Capture anyone.
Neither of those are useful to us. Ew. Wait, this isn't where Alois is. It's like, let's jump to Alois next, but he's not here. Alois is somewhere else. Where is Alois? Oh, he's training grounds, of course. We'll check in here. Hey, Alois.
Someday it is I will prepare.
I mean, what can you teach me? No, not interested. Hello.
Even though never to practice unless you...
Yeah, give me some of that axe training. Nice. We got anybody else who can train us in anything? Thinking somebody like Lysithia could probably teach. Oh, I need to go to need to go to Abyss. I could get training from all 4 of the people in Abyss. Apart from Balthus. I'm trying to think, what would Balthus teach us? He can only teach us brawling. We need one more training up here before we go down. Let's go to Lintart. Hello.
I suppose. I hope, though the thought of...
Yeah, you can teach me about faith. Then we can go to Abyss. Perfect. Where we need to go visit the new library and see what's going on there. But yeah, just because we have full motivation, I feel like there's no point in doing any eating. I mean, we could do it purely for the supports, but I think we're fine. I think we've got enough time to do supports as it is. So, yeah, let's try and push our stats up slightly. Maybe I'm wrong, and we're going to run into a support issue at some point, but I think we're good. Also, hello.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Remember that battle 5 years ago? Oh, I'm guessing you do. Anyway, remember that knight who watched over Abyss with me for a while? He said he was going to check on things up top, but that he'd return. Thing is, I haven't seen him since. Lots of knights have returned, but not him. I hope he's safe.
Oh. Hello.
Huh? You're alive? I was sure that the fall of Garreg Mach had claimed your life. I left for the kingdom initially, but my reading of the stars spelled disaster, so I turned back. I've spent most of the past 5 years drifting through Alliance territory. I've only recently returned.
Okay. This doesn't get us any kind of XP or anything. Cool. Right, been there. Ted here. Hello.
So you intend to march into ALL? Frankly, I want no part of it.
That's a shame.
Surely such an uneventful journey won't require my presence.
I'll need you with us.
You will? Then I shall don my marching boots. Though I would ask that we at least consider marching only under cover of night.
Okay. Teach me about reason. Nice. Okay. I should check the mysterious trainer out after I pump Flame full of all of those steroids that we're about to give her. Just to see what he says, basically. Yeah, we're finished there. Cool. Hey, Balthus.
So, Judith is on our side now. Is that right? Haven't seen that lady in years. These days, people call her a hero. Back then, I just called her a catch and a half.
Uh-huh. You two weren't friends, were you?
If only. No, I was a kid at the time. But she still managed to catch my eye. She was the second loveliest lady in all of Fódlan. Who's the first, you ask? That's my little secret.
Well, I would guess, Balthus, that you're going to say that was Hilda. That would be my guess. Anyway.
When the monastery fell to ruin, we lost all hope for support from the church. Most able-bodied folks abandoned Abyss for the surface around that time. Since then, we've been barely scraping by.
Alright. See you later. Let's grab what we got in here. Axe. Sure, axe isn't bad. Although I think it uses wood steel to repair, so probably not great. Hello.
The Valley of Torment, huh? I see your angle, but don't let your guard down. Any movement about their borders, and the lords of the kingdom will react swiftly. Don't underestimate them. Keep your focus on a positive outcome. There's a lot to gain and a lot to lose.
Okay. Oh, I can only learn bow from you? Oh, right. Hello.
Why, hello there.
I just want to see what we got right now. Hanneman Manuel is our biggest heart.
Come back soon now.
Interesting. I'm just curious to see if we had any big hearts.
Bandits from Garreg Mach used to come down to Abyss pretty frequently. We never dealt with them, though. We refused their offers at every turn. Sometimes we had to use force. I was happy who finally drove them out for good. Only then there were beasts all over the place.
Interesting. So that lined up very nicely with Happy's support, where she's saying like she had to do the sighing in between, in the 5 years. Interesting.
The Valley of Torment. Isn't that the place where it's scorching hot year-round? You know, I've always wanted to see the world. That's why I left my village. And here I am, traveling to all these interesting new places to kill people. Not what I had in mind. Maybe I'll find some time to admire the scenery. Though people might get mad I'm not taking this silly war seriously. Oops, that was close. Almost sighed.
Oh no! I was so sure it was going to be Reason, I just tap in A. No. Well, we learned how to ride a horse from her slightly. Was not my intention. Oh no. Right. I think she was... I'm going to go back up to the top. But we probably could have got two things up top. Yeah, I think she was kind of quoting something which... Or like misquoting something that's... I can't remember what thing it was. What real world thing. It might be in the Navy or something where it was like... Travel the world. Meet new people. Kill them. Or meet new interesting people. Kill them. I think that was like an unofficial slogan of some armed forces at some time. Anyway. Right. Let's head in here. And we're going to do one singular eat. Balthus doesn't have his there. Although we do get an up with everybody. Oh, but only an up. Is that within our own house? Meat enthusiasts. Oh. Okay. Guess we could do Seteth Manuel. Sure. That one's a good one. Because we're only B with Seteth and they're only C together.
This is the flip.
So that works out perfectly. No support, but that's fine. Let's end our time. Heading on. Yeah, we'll instruct manually. So, first up is Hanneman. We know it's Hanneman because Hanneman needs sword in order to get his new class. It has been pointed out that he might do better not being in the new class because Mortal Savant, but it doesn't show it here. Yeah, will lower his magic by 1 point. I mean, it has other benefits, I will say. It does give him 2 movement, which is actually incredibly useful. He also loses some uses of his black magic from there. But, you know, it has some uses, and it fits with our theme of, like, trying out multiple weapons. I mean, Hanneman's been a bit of a failure so far on the multiple weapons front, just generally because it doesn't fit him very well for where you get him in the game. At least I don't think Sword does. I think maybe one of the other ones might have. But anyway, what I'm getting at is we're going to keep doing this. We can always switch back. That's the thing. If it's terrible, we can switch back. Like, I'm expecting Shamir's to be kind of terrible when we make her Bow Knight. We can just switch back. It's fine. No issues. Cyril. Now, what do you need for your classes right now? So right now, we'd want to put you into Wyvern Rider. You need flying. Flying is your big problem. Okay. Let's keep pushing points into flying, because we can at least get you to D+. Nice.
Yeah.
So that should make it slightly easier for him to pass that one. Yeah, so that makes it 79%, so it's like a 30% increase from that, which is pretty good, I'd say. Right. Now we're looking at other people. So Shamir probably needs riding to be higher, I'd imagine, for her one. Bonite's riding needs to be much higher. Okay. Pretty terrible. Catherine's already got her class. You are going to be a hero. Sorry, a war master. So you need brawling to be higher. Your brawling is not that bad, actually. I keep going one too far out. But Alois needs brawling up for his. So let's go brawling. Just continue pushing that up. We do actually use brawling on him quite regularly, so that's good. Flane. You're Falcon Knight. Oh, you're at 91% already? Wonderful. So if we push this to max... Nice.
Well worth the effort.
So Frozen Lance, I think, scales off Dex, maybe? But now we've got that. She should be 100% chance on Falcon Knight. Yeah, okay. So we can change her goals, because she no longer needs she no longer needs another point of Lance for all of Lance. So probably Authority only? That seems about right for Flame. Yeah, her goal can just change to Authority. Because the next thing that the only thing we can do for her is get her the better battalion, so as we'll go with that. Unless I wanted to level up Magic to potentially switch her into a Magic class at some point, but I think I'm happy with her. Let's see what we got. So, Seteth going into Wyvern Lord needs Axe and Flying. Well, I suppose we should... well, we could push up Axe. Try and get this one done. And then we can move on to the next one. Okay. Anyone else? Nope. Okay, so now we just pick one of the not in the main squads and, well, not in the main squad, but like got their class and in the main squad and just pick something and level it. So Catherine, I'm going to level up her battalion because a better battalion for her I think could be useful. Having a good battalion would definitely boost her stats a little bit, and then we're done. Right, begin training.
I have a question.
Songs are so powerless, Professor. No matter how much one sings songs a piece, there's no soldier on the battlefield who will listen. It's horrible that one can only sing of peace in times of peace. Some songs have the power to end conflict.
That's it then.
I was only plus 25, but you know, that was got enough for her. Sure, you can do whatever you like there, Lysithia. Okay. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and... Oh, it's the group task, of course. Once we get there. Soon. No doubt.
I'm confident in our chances.
You can leave it to me.
I think it's a long load because we... Oh no, wait a second.
Excellent results.
I don't know why it's a long load, because we left Abyss. Oh well, whatever. Oh, it's a long load because we're on floor 2. That's the reason why, yeah. And the task is outside in the main area. Yeah, I think that's why it's a long load. Anyway.
I'm a quick study. I always was a quick study.
Hey, Faith up. Also, they have the same line.
Yeah, I understand now.
That's intriguing. And Axe up for Cyril's good. Right. So, what I think we're going to do between this time and next time So going to do a little bit of inventory management just to push some of these numbers up. Although it looks like actually a lot of people... Well, Shamir definitely needs like 2 iron bows probably. But a lot of us are fairly good in terms of equipment. Get all the equipment done. And then we're going to do a triple power log. So in some order we're going to do these 3. This one's going to be very, very difficult. Although I believe that if Marianne stands still, nothing attacks her from memory. Like that's it in my head somewhere. So we could maybe get that one to work. This one is hell because enemies will spawn all over the place out of nowhere and attack you on the same turn they spawn. And in this one, I seem to remember being absolutely no issue, but being pretty cool. Anyway, and that is our plan. So, oh, wait a second. We have certifications to do. Cyril, it is time for you to ascend onto the back of a wyvern. Do it. Don't make me have to find another advanced seal for you. He did it. Nice. He is a wyvern rider.
I passed.
Yeah, removes his battalion, but he is now so much more useful, especially with even with his bow one, where it's like you can attack from no range. Well, now he can use his bow attack and run away on the same turn. Like he's got a lot more options as well in there, so that's kind of neat. Hanneman, it is time. There's not too much inventory management we can do. We don't have enough we don't have enough money. Hanneman, it is time for you to pass your mortal savant. Oh. I actually think the extra movement speed could be really good. That gives them it gives him effective range, because it's 6 plus his, I think his attack range is 5 or 4 or something like that now. So it would give him a 10 to 11 tile range of attack on most of his abilities. Thoron, I think, has an extra range on it, so you're adding another one onto that. And Meteor has like an even larger range, so you're basically just saying like he can control an entire battlefield, which is fantastic for us. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.